What's going on, everyone? My name is Andrew. Welcome back to a brand new exciting video. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's been a little hectic around here lately, I'm not gonna lie. It's been great because I graduated school. I'm done with school, like, for the most part. Have like a couple things I have to do, but for the most part I'm done. But ever since then I've been super busy. But the nice thing is I'm doing things that I actually want to do instead of school and stuff like that. Today we're talking about something that I'm very excited about, and I think you guys are gonna be stoked on too. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you should, at AndrewJMES. You will know that I recently got the DJI Osmo Action. Today we are going to be doing a review of this camera, sort of just adding to all the knowledge that's already out there, but we're also going to be specifically talking about ND filters, specifically ND filters from my good friends over at Polar Pro. I'm really excited to make this video. Thank you so much to Polar Pro and DJI for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. The first thing that I actually really like about this camera, and this is a little bit different, but I love the fact that it is compatible with all the GoPro mounts. I think this is such a bold move on DJI, but it makes so much sense. The whole point of an action camera is you can put it in precarious cases that you wouldn't normally be able to put a full-size camera. Like, that's the point of it. However, because GoPro has such reach, and they've had such reach in this industry for such a long time, all of the mounts that they've made have been distributed. They're at every single Walmart, every single Target. You can get GoPro mounts there. So if DJI came out and they tried to like start their own new mount, and they'd have to release all these different products, and then the third parties would have to adapt as well, it would just be a long time before you were able to get the mounts that you wanted for your camera. So DJI recognized that, and they said, hey, we're just gonna use the same mount. That way all the third-party mounts as well as the GoPro mounts just work on this already. Second thing I love about this camera is the fact that it shoots 4K 60, and I love just being able to shoot in that full 4K, that beautiful crisp 4K, but still have the option of slow motion. I've shot so much slow motion in the past that at this point in the editing bay, I just sort of expect to have that flexibility, but I also don't want to have to sacrifice 4K. So being able to shoot in that beautiful 4K and maintaining that option in post to be able to slow down my footage, that's super valuable. The next thing I love about this camera is just the touchscreen. The touchscreen blew my mind. Now keep in mind, once again, I haven't tried the GoPro Hero 7, so I can't really compare to that screen, but I was just absolutely blown away by how responsive the screen is. I feel like it's like more responsive than my iPhone. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that because it's so small. I thought it would be kind of laggy, kind of glitchy. Thought it wouldn't be that responsive. No, it is super responsive. Absolutely no problems on there. Every little touch, every little detail it picks up on. So that was something that was surprising to me that I really like about this camera. The next thing is very similar to the touch screen, but it's just the screen navigation, the settings navigation. Super easy to use. You can swipe to the right on the screen and see like your album. You can swipe down to see like different options and settings, and you kind of just get it everywhere you sort of swipe brings up a new different menu. Very accessible and very user friendly, and combined with that super responsive screen, it just makes for a great user experience and just really easy and flexible to use. The last thing that I loved about this is what everyone's been talking about, which is just the fact that it has the dual screen. Everyone has already talked about this so much, so I'm not going to talk about it too much more. It's really useful. That's all you need to know for vlogging. It's invaluable. Very nice to be able to set up your shot, so the dual screen is totally a win. So there you guys go. Those are 5 things that I absolutely love about this camera. Okay, so let's talk about these Polar Pro ND filters. Now real quick, if you guys don't know what ND filters are, here's like the most boiled, condensed explanation I can give. Essentially, when you're shooting, your shutter speed should always be double your frame rate. So if I'm shooting on that glorious 4K 60 frames per second, my shutter speed should be 1/120th of a second, or if I was shooting 30 frames per second, it should be 1/60th of a second. So you get the idea. You just double the frame rate, and that gives you your shutter speed. Now the issue is when you're filming when it's like super bright outside, like it was today at the beach, when you set your settings properly, when you have the shutter speed double the frame rate, it's usually going to be way too bright outside. Everything will be blown out, and you won't be able to see anything. You're going to be blind, and it's not going to be good. So what you need are some ND filters, which are essentially just sunglasses for your lens. I actually have an ND filter on my camera right now. I have a very bright light right here above me, and then my aperture is 1.4. Because of that, it's too bright without the ND filter on, so I put that ND filter on, and now everything is exposed properly. So this ND filter kit from Polar Pro comes with 5 different filters, and then like a little adapter type thing for you to screw onto the Osmo. It's super easy to do. You're just gonna go ahead and screw off this little glass cover on the Osmo. Once you slowly take that off, you're gonna go ahead and grab this little ring from the Polar Pro ND filter kit. And that just does the exact same thing. Screw it on slowly like that. Then you head over to your kit, and depending on the brightness outside, you're gonna choose a different ND filter. If you need help determining which ND filter to use, Polar Pro actually has a super helpful app that helps you to go through and determine which ND filter to use. The real cool thing about these Polar Pro ND filter kits are they're magnetic, so they're very easy to swap in and out. There's no screwing or anything like that. You just pop it on the front and you're good to go. Now, the initial thing that I thought was gonna happen is I was worried that under any kind of pressure, these things were just gonna get knocked off. However, I had these getting hit by waves outside today and nothing like that happened. I was skateboarding with it on. It never fell off, not a single time. So there you go, guys. That is my little overall comprehensive review of the DJI Osmo Action. And then we took a look at these ND filters from Polar Pro for your Osmo Action. Let me know what you guys think of this camera down in the comments below. I'm really curious to know what you guys think. Do you think this is the GoPro killer? I don't know. I'm curious to know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram at AndrewJMES. I post a bunch of my stories over there, and it's just an easy way for you guys to keep up with my sort of daily life. Let me know what videos you guys want to see down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to get outside, film a video, make a difference, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.